You remember those crypto coins that Donald Trump launched that immediately it seemed made him billions of dollars and were pitched to his fans as a great way to build wealth and secure your future, to live like the Trumps you've always seen yourself being? Yeah, they collapsed ever since then, and nobody could have predicted it except for everybody, including me, who did predict it. And it's funny because it has left him with a lot less money, and we're gonna get into all of that. But the sad side, the less humorous side, is that every one of his followers, cultists, who he successfully convinced to cash out their other investments, to put their retirement into his stupid meme coin, have likely lost almost everything because it has dropped a ton. Let's start with Donald's, okay? Then we'll get to Melania's. Donald's coin quickly was introduced after letting insiders buy it up. You couldn't, you're a peasant, I guess, but insiders, rich people could. Then it was launched and it shot up to $75. And then it dropped, but then it went back up when he announced, remember that exclusive invitation for a private dinner? Because this is a thing he really cares about. It's not just a grift. Well, now it's dropped again, down to $9. It has sunk 88% from its high. And so anyone who put money in when it was seeming like it's taken off and he's sticking with it, that's just about the worst possible investment I can imagine. Honestly, buying those Labubus, just crate after crate and holding on to those, is likely a better investment than this. Melania's also failed. It went up and then it declined 98%. Okay, it was worth $8.50 at most. Now it's worth less than a quarter at this point. But the important thing is that the people she cared about already got their money from that one, because investors apparently reaped nearly $100 million by buying the coin, again, before it was publicly announced, and then offloading most of their holdings after its value spiked, but before Melania forgot that it existed and then it dropped. So the people she cared about, that she invited to buy it before it was launched, they're doing just fine, okay? Now, the thing about Trump's coin is less of that actually happened. Now, there was an exclusive period for investors to get in, but they couldn't take as much of the value because 80% of it he never actually released. And that was at the time potentially a savvy move to make. I mean, if you're gonna release this thing and you're really gonna promote it, and the value is gonna be jacked up, then it's great for you if 80% of it is still yours. It's just free money that you're inventing. But if then you forget that it exists and it tanks down to almost nothing, well, 80% of the potential profits were yours and now they've disappeared. And so he potentially could have cashed out for hundreds of millions, I don't know, $1 billion or more dollars, but he didn't actually do it, and that money now doesn't exist. Brett, what do you make of this?
It's so, well, he still has a reserve, and they all have reserves of that they can tap into. That's what it's all about. Like, this is just a way for him to make money. He doesn't love you. I don't know how else to say it. If you're a Trump supporter, he does not love you. He is just using you for his own benefit. You wanted lower taxes, you voted for him. If you weren't rich, you now have higher taxes. If you're a Latino who wanted to vote for him, and you knew anyone in your life that was possibly in the crosshair, they're in the crosshairs now. They're getting deported, even if they're American citizens. You wanted inflation to go down. Inflation's up. He's not delivering on that. And this is literally your money. He wants your money. And in a word that like applies to both the metaphor and the reality, he's trying to you. And later, if he needs more money, he's going to tout this meme coin again to get more people to buy it, which they will, which is the equivalent of a guy that you're banging, texting you after weeks of ghosting you up? That's what it is. That's how he feels about you. Everything he is doing is to profit off of people who love him. It's horrible. It is actually evil. And I just can't wait for the moment that all these folks get the ick and are like, oh my God. And it's happening. Like, I think the manosphere is getting the ick. I'll talk more about that later in the show. But like, the manosphere, they had a girlfriend that was liberal and was nagging them. And they were like, stop nagging me, stop making me talk a certain way and wear a certain polo in front of your family. I'm tired of making myself look better. And why don't you just love me for me? Then they go and cheat on him with like the worst person in the world. And they're waking up the next morning, which is now looking around the apartment being like, oh my God, I just slept with a psychopath. This was a huge mistake.
That's an interesting metaphor. I kind of like that. But yeah, you thought you wanted something different. Well, now you wake up and it's Laura Loomer.
Yeah, you're like, oh my God, the light's on. And I'm sober.
This isn't good. This is not good for my reputation. Anyway, it's an evocative. I don't remember what I was gonna say anymore after hearing that. I was following you. But anyway, yeah. So look, there are people who make money off of cryptocurrency. There is like a lotto, some random people do. Some people did get crypto early or whatever, made a bunch of money. And the people who set it up, it's designed that they can benefit. For regular people though, man, I don't think you should do it. Don't take advice from me or whatever, but don't do it, okay? These people don't care about you. Donald Trump and the Haktua girl, when it comes to the investments they sell, they're the same person, okay?